Hi, this is a video for the parents. My name is Joshua Ruderman, and so for those of you that don't know who I am, I've been a teacher for 16 years now. I've taught in 3 different states. I've taught public school, private school, Montessori, Title I, charter, pretty much anything that's out there I've done or seen. And now you might be asking yourself, well, why are you pulling together this program? The reason is because a lot of this stuff is just not being taught. And, you know, we're going back into the second semester right after winter break. And I always ask my students, what are you guys going to do different this semester? And they always say things like, I'm going to study harder and I'm going to work harder. And I say, okay, that sounds awesome. So what does that mean? And then they say, I don't know. And then I ask them questions like, hey, have your parents said stuff like, we're not going to go through that again. And we're not going to have what happened last semester happen again. And we're not going through this again. And have you guys heard that? And a lot of them nod their heads. They go, yeah, my parents are on me about this and that. And I just need better grades. Well, that's what this class is for. I want to take things from a teacher's perspective and give you the inside scoop and say, hey, students, this is what you could be doing differently, all right? The way I teach all this stuff and the way I lay this out to my students is it's all one big game, okay? And in order to play any game, you need to know the rules, right? If you don't know the rules of the game, how are you gonna win the game, okay? And everybody's gonna have different things that they're going to consider satisfactory. Some students are going to say, I got to have straight A's. And other students are going to say, I just want straight C's, man. If I could get B's and maybe a couple C's, my parents would be off my case. And so everybody's personal successes are going to be different, but that doesn't mean that the things that I can outline with your child are going to be different. And it's just a matter of how much are they willing to invest in themselves. And so I want to be very direct. I want to show them these are the tools. These are the ways you can study. These are the ways you would talk to a teacher. These are the things you can do on a weekly basis to set yourself up for success. And if you're not doing all of it, that's okay, right? I mean, at some point you might say, Josh, this is too much. I can't handle it. But that's okay. The goal is for a teacher with experience like myself to be able to roll out all these ideas with your child and say, this is what they should be doing. I want them to be successful in school. I want them to appreciate learning and enjoy learning. I try to make things as fun as I can in my classes. I tell lots of stories. I try to keep them engaged as much as possible and shift things around because I know that learning can be tough. And I teach math, which nobody usually likes. So I always tell them, hey, at the least, hopefully you'll enjoy the class, even if you don't enjoy the content that I'm teaching. So parents, I'm asking you to have your child give this class a shot. It's a 35 minute video once a week. And as I tell my current students, if you don't have 30 minutes a week to improve your situation, then you really need to rethink what you're doing on a daily basis. So I think it's worthwhile. I'm going to go through all kinds of study techniques, test taking, working with teachers, working with other students, all kinds of stuff, including peer pressure and ways of resolving conflicts within the classroom. I'm going to pack as much as I can into all of these lessons, but I'm going to keep them nice and tight and short so that you don't feel like you're sitting there through like these, hour-long videos on a weekly basis. All right? So have them join me. Come on this journey. It's worthwhile. This is exactly how I teach things in class, and it works. How do I know? Because I have students that have come back and said, Josh, these are the tools that got me through high school. These are the tools that are now helping me become a young adult. So thank you again for your time. If you want to watch the student video, feel free. And then otherwise, I say subscribe to the channel, start watching the videos, and then tell me what you think. Thanks again.